In this video, I want to talk about why you might be cheating on your quadriceps and not getting the best bang from your butt from your thigh stretches. So let's go. Thanks for checking out the channel. My name's John. If you're new here, it's great to have you. I'm the head therapist at John W Sports Injury, and here at this channel, we have the goal of helping you to understand your body in order to remove your pain, ultimately to hit your sport and exercise goals. Sound like something that's going to be helpful for you? Well, if so, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because that way I can keep you updated on content just like this. But we're talking thigh stretches, quadricep stretches. Now our quadriceps, we have 4 of them, hence the name. They are the big muscle group on the front of our leg. They are so important in activities like running and jumping. And the downside to these powerful muscles is that if they become dysfunctional, they can cause lots of problems. They cross both the hip and the knee, so can directly impact on those joints. So it makes sense that we want to make sure that we are stretching those correctly. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can test exactly how flexible you are through these. Do you need to be doing extra stretching? But most importantly, why you might be cheating a little bit and not getting the best bang for your buck from your stretches. So firstly, how can you be testing your own quadricep length? Well, we do this by doing what we call an Eli's test. What I want you to do is lie face down on the floor. That keeps your hips nice and level. And then what you want to be doing is taking that foot, lifting it up towards your bottom, reach round with that hand, grab hold of the ankle and pull that in closer to your bottom. Can you achieve full range of motion? Now, full range of motion is where we're able to get our foot to touch the bottom without letting that hip rock or come off of the surface. So if you can't, if you struggle to grab the ankle or if it's unable to hit your bottom, then what you might be finding is that you've got a tightness in your quadriceps. So what I want to talk about is why you need to be doing those stretches and how you might be doing them slightly wrong and not getting the best value for your time. So this is by far the most common quadricep stretch that I see people doing in order to get a stretch through these quads. However, what we need to think about is why we might not be getting the best bang for our buck out of these stretches. Remembering that what we want to be concentrating on with these quadriceps is what's happening at 2 joints, both the knee and the hip joint. So let me go side on to emphasize this. So what can happen is this type of thing here. Now, you'll notice that I'm not really at any point getting the best stretch because my knee is forwards and my hips are forwards. But by correcting this stretch and bringing the knee back and the hips upright, all of a sudden I feel a huge increase in that stretch and I feel that it's a much better stretch. So if you're somebody who likes to do this stretch, I'd encourage you to reach a hand above your head. That'll straighten out the hips and to pull that knee right into the midline. That's what we want to be concentrating on in order that we get in the best bang for our buck. And a reminder that you're looking to hold all these static stretches for 30 seconds. If you also find the stretch of laying on your front and bringing your foot to the bottom, like the test we did at the start, to be difficult, then a way of modifying this is to lay on your side. The advantage of doing this stretch on the side is that you can lift the knee to a comfortable position by having that slight hip flexion, which will take the quads off stretch at first. But once then you grab the ankle, pull that into the bottom, what you want to be doing is bringing that knee back to the midline as much as possible. You may feel a stretch quite quickly or early on, or over time as you get more flexible through those quadriceps, you'll be able to bring that knee closer to the midline, and that's where you'll be feeling a really good stretch. So I hope that information's been helpful. I wanted to explain why stretching out your quadriceps is so important. Hopefully you've been able to establish if you actually need to be spending extra time on your quadriceps stretching. But what I want you to be doing is when you are committing to that time of stretching, that you're getting the best value for your time. So by thinking about not just the knee position, but the hip position will mean that you can get much better stretches from those quadriceps. So by doing things like keeping those hips nice and straight and upright, you will feel an extra stretch, which is going to get you better benefits for your quadriceps and ultimately be taking the pressure away from your hips and knees long term as you continue on your exercise journeys. So has that been helpful? If it has, then drop me a comment, let me know, or hit that like button so I know this is the type of content you want. And don't forget, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because then I'll keep you updated on more videos from us. And here's another video that you might find to be of value for you. I'll see you on the next one.